pride in playing for Harlem when he's on the court.
Back to Lee. To the inside, and stolen by Splitter. Jones with it. He's picked up by Lee. Jones against Lee. Jones kicks to Splitter. Rebound by Gaines. Lee with the ball. Pass to Oubre. Back to Lee. Lets it go with the three. Huskies with the rebound.
Oh, that's a tough three-point try when you've got the defense right there.
Well, he'd have to be really good to knock down a shot like that against that kind of defense.
Jones, no one around him. Again, the miss by the Huskies. On defense, the Huskies. Duncan goes in. Oubre, and a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot two right here.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
Kansas trails by 8. Jones, he's in at point guard, and it's Splitter in at the 5 down low. Calderon dishes to Lee. There's the screen. And Splitter pulls it down. The Huskies have won the college championship, Greg, in a number of ways, both as a favorite and as an underdog.
Yeah, I mean, they won as high as the 1 seed back in '99. And then how about in 2014? They were a 7 seed that went all the way to win and cut down those nets. So they have rightly earned every ounce of fear and respect opponents have for them come tournament time.
And so in the game for the Jayhawks, and it's Gaines in at the 5 spot.
You know, Freak just hasn't been able to perform how we're accustomed to seeing him up until this point. I mean, he just hasn't been able to string anything together.
There are a lot of things that might be affecting him. You know, with his reputation, defenses will pay special attention to him, and that might be throwing him off a little bit here in this game.
Jones, the pass to Martin. Goes up from the top of the key. And the basket by Jones. Jones has got the lead, back up to 8 now for the Huskies. And so here's Kansas. Lee kicks to Jenkins. Pick by Lee. They set the pick. Pass to Jenkins. No good off the front iron. The Huskies leading by 8. A pull-up. Second chance shot. It's deflected. 1:11 left to play here in the half.
Cutting into that lead a little bit. Way to finish.
And the basket is still shaking.
Oh, I mean, he has got power in bunches on that two-hand.
And then Jones with the jam.
And, folks, he does more than just put 2 points onto their lead. He does it with a little bit of flair.
He sure does. You're right. It's a dazzling move to the bucket for him.
I'll tell you what, he may not be the biggest man in the league, guys, but he more than makes up for that lack of size with amazing aerial skills.
There's 39 seconds left in the first half of the game. Splitter with no one around. The second chance effort. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. 27 seconds left here in the first half. Lee kicks to Jenkins. Here's Calderon. Shoots a 3. But they'll get another chance. Gaines kicks to Lee. Calderon has the open look, and that's not going to go. And we welcome you back to college basketball here on 2K Sports as we get ready to get going for the second half of play.
And while there is a little bit of distance between the two teams, one big run could close the gap in a hurry.
Yeah, I agree with you, Greg. In order to hold on to this lead, they'll need to keep going to Freak to get things working for them offensively. His play in the second half of this game, critical.
Jones, he's in at the point. Also Keefe out there. And it's Splitter in at the 5, roaming the paint. And for Kansas, we've got Oubre, and it's Duncan in at the 2-guard spot.
You know, so often we can forget that these players are student athletes. I mean, Freak does not have that problem. He's an amazing student off the floor and is very dedicated in the classroom.
And how about Freak with a 4.0 GPA, an honor student in high school, and has carried that same work ethic to college as well as he prepares for his games. He truly embodies what it means to be a student athlete.
Jones for 3. That's good. Basket number 5 on a 5-for-8 night shooting. Well, one thing about Kansas is that they love their basketball. The Jayhawks have long been synonymous with being a powerhouse college program.
One of the true blue bloods, if you will, in college basketball. I mean, they've been relevant and in contention for a very long time. They were winning titles before any official organization was put in place.
Kansas trails by 13. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time getting the lid off the basket so far.
Shot's good.
Just a little confusion among the D as to who was supposed to be on it.
UConn with the ball. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Jones in a 2-guard. And it's Martin in at the 4 slot. Jennings kicks to Jones. Screen by Howard. And the basket by Jones. And UConn leads by 2.
I mean, you never expect to get opportunities that easy coming down the stretch of a tight game.
And out of bounds as the Huskies gain possession. The Huskies making a switch here. Splitter's checked in, and the Jayhawks also making a change. Lee's checked in for Daniels.
One thing with Freak that we know is he makes sure he gets his shots up no matter what. One way or another, he's going to get his workout in, and that's why so many are confident that he'll continue to improve.
Part of it is that he has a twin sister who actually taught him how to play ball. She helped him develop his game and become the player he is today. Pretty nice to have a sibling willing to help you develop your skill set on the court.
Now Oubre following the 3-point attempt by Freak.
I'll tell you what, for what's really an elementary shot, he looked a little nervous on that release.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the D.
Yeah, really left him no choice there, Greg. He had the foul and keep him from converting the easy bucket.
The Huskies making a switch here. McGuire's checked in, and Gaines drops them both.
Well done again. He doesn't have the same problems at the line that plague some of the NBA's other big men.
Jones dishes to Joseph. Back to Jones. Right side, Martin. To the left side wing. Clock at 6. And the basket by Jones.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
They're starting to feel it from deep. Let's tighten up our pressure on the perimeter and make those looks tougher to get. We're going to give up the drive, but we have to rotate on the weak side to get there.
And the Jayhawks making a change here. Terry's checked in. Jones against Lee. Passes it to Gaines. And Jones over to help. Fires from 18. And Jones sends it back. Huskies with the rebound.
You know, sometimes you can see how a player can lead on the floor from the sidelines, and you see that with Freak. I mean, he's got the skills and athleticism as a point guard, in addition to the leadership, too.
And, guys, people often underestimate just how important leadership is. You know, there's no stat for that, but guys like Chris Paul and Steph Curry have incredible skill, but their leadership on the floor is equally as important. Freak is a floor general in their mode.
Keith is checked in for UConn.
Will Keith.
There's 57 seconds left here in the second half.
Not too much congestion in the lane. I think he could have gotten a better shot that time, no question.
Here's Jones. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
Talk about being on his game. Look at the numbers for Jones. 18 points and also a block shot.
It's all him today. He's got more points than the rest of the team combined.
You know, it's really hard to fathom that, to wrap your head around it. I mean, what an unbelievable offensive performance.
You know, mistakes there. Good free throws to give them just a little bit more cushion.
And here is Lee. Oubre kicks to Lee. 32 seconds left to play here in the second half.
Wow, fired that bounce pass in there beautifully.
A chance here to possibly put it out of reach.
This is when you really need to maintain your focus. And, guys, how fun is it watching this fella just go to work?
Greg, it's not every point guard who can climb the ladder like he can.
At all.
Well, I tell you, I think his body control and concentration in the air are really unique.
Shot from the inbound. Wow, way off on that one.
And you know what? That's one of those heat checks if he's taking shots like that.
Yeah, heat check or not, I don't care how hot he may or may not be. He's not making that one.
And they go to the intentional foul. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
That's his second personal foul. At the line.
And so the first one is good. He'll stay at the line for one more try.
Taking 2 shots.
So he gets them both, and it's an 8-point game. And the Jayhawks with possession. Feeds it to Calderon. Williams for 3, and the Jayhawks again can't hit. Now here's Jones. Off on that one. And so it's UConn with the win.
I get it 365, 12 months, 24/7. Gotta get it, I need it steady. No one give it all I give. They don't love us, they just love it how we live. How we live. How we live. How we live. They don't love us, they just love it.